And all of it, it's a faulty interpretation of a failure. That's the actual failure, is the faulty interpretation. Love failing, that doesn't necessarily hurt us, but we think it does. And then what do? We take things into our own hands, and we believe that God isn't as good as he says he is. And we honestly think that we need something so important, so significant in this world, like a wedge salad. And if we don't have it, then God isn't good. That sounds so silly, but it's true. And we find that when we just lose our religion over things that go wrong or go bad or that we can't have or can't control, it's just a testimony to the fact that we've made something that is good way more important than it should be. And we've made that something that's ultimate. The students at Cross Life Christian Academy this past week were studying a story in the Old Testament of the Bible, a true story, about three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who these are Jewish men in foreign captivity, and they were commanded that they cannot worship God, but that they must worship an idol, a pagan idol in the foreign land. And these men stood up for their faith. They were loyal to God. They loved God more than anything, more than themselves, more than their own lives. And they said, we will not bow down to the idol. They refused to worship the idol. Here's what they said. If we are thrown into the blazing furnace, the God we serve is able to deliver us from it. We will not serve your gods or worship the image of gold you have set up. Well, that's love, isn't it? That's loyalty and priority and putting God first no matter what. But why? Why put God first? Listen again. How they explain this. It's because of God's never-failing love for them. The God we serve is able to deliver us. That's why they love God, because they know God's love for them is so loyal. God's love for them delivers them from fire, or from fear, or from failure. Delivers them from guilt. Delivers you from a heart that is broken, delivers you from loneliness, delivers you from people who let you down and it hurts. See, all those are love failures, but God's love never fails. And when you know and believe that is ever-abiding love, never stops, never quits, never goes dark, never, changes its economy, and he needs to charge you for it in some way. That's God's love never fails. And he proved it by sending his son, Jesus Christ. Believing that, then, we look at 1 Corinthians 13, this love chapter. And in 5 short verses, love is described 16 times. Knowing that God loves us, knowing that God's love is perfect for us, we strive to love God and love others in this way.